What's going on, YouTube? You know who it is after I stretch back with you. And yes, somebody got a haircut. So, how's everybody doing tonight? It is Sunday night. A couple things I wanted to kind of roll in for you guys. I put out a blogger post about a week ago about my hamstring injury that's kind of sidelined me a little bit. And let me tell you something about this, okay? I've hurt like other parts, you know, done stuff to my shoulder, you know, concussion, cracked my head on rock, done all sorts of stupid stuff in the past. But I cannot remember a more painful injury than, you know, wanting to get up on a morning and attempting to place my foot down, place some weight on my foot, and then attempt to stand up. Like someone jabbed a hot poker into the back of my knee. Turns out I tore my hamstring. It's a minor tear, but I was like, it's a minor tear? Oof. So I've been sidelined the past couple weeks. Doctor's orders, unfortunately. So along with that, I want to kind of intimate to you a couple tips that the doctor that helped me out with the injury kind of threw my way. First off, leg presses over leg extensions. Also, someone of my size, which not exactly the smallest guy in the world, maybe a treadmill is not really a good thing to do. So, number two is I've still been going to the gym. Not working out legs, not, you know, doing anything like that. But I've been trying to just, you know, still get in there, do a little bit of work upper body. And yesterday, as a matter of fact, I'm a member at our local Planet Fitness here in town. And I'm sitting there and I'm doing the 12-minute abs. So I'm working, I got my earplugs in, so like I'm tuned in, I'm focused, and these two girls walk into the 12-minute abs. I'd say no more than 17 years old each. And one girl goes over to the crunch machine, which is basically, if you know, you never stepped foot inside of a gym before, it's a little machine where you're basically using your own body weight to assist you with a crunch. You lay down, you got two handles up by your head, and you pull forward. So I'm in the middle of getting ready to start. I can't remember which machine I was on. All of a sudden I hear, hee, I don't even know how to do this. Hee. This chick is just doing the most idiotic movement. She just pulls up, slam. Pulls up, slam. Pulls up, slam. Oh. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Why? First off, the wrong thing here is the mentality. I've grown to have the mindset of, if you're going to the gym, you're going to the gym to work out. It's not social hour. If you see someone, you say hi, small talk for maybe a couple minutes, but you know, you're still on your game, you're still in there, and you know, time in between sets is, you know, it's precious, you know, recovery time, you know, intervals. These two chicks are just kind of barking back and forth at each other. I'm not even really sure what they're talking about. All I'm doing is I'm hearing the laughing, and then I'm hearing the slamming of this machine. Which is number two, treat your machines with respect. Because, you know, you kind of want them to be there for other people, and if you end up coming back, you want to be able to use them correctly. So I kind of kick it out of my mind. I'm like, you know what? They probably won't stick around for more than a minute or two. They'll realize it's real work, and then they'll go back to the treadmill, whatever they were doing before. Unfortunately for me, they did not. I'm done with my machine, and I'm actually waiting for the one chick to get off of that particular crunch, because I wanted to go and make the circle. So she gets up, and she walks away from the machine, and then she stays away from the machine. She doesn't wipe it down. I don't know how many gyms you people have been to out there, out in YouTube land, but the gym that I go to, there's these things called squirt bottles. There's like 15,000 of these around the gym. Now, there's also this thing called paper towel. Now, paper towel is very simple. I know it comes in brown, might come in white. But you take the squirt bottle, which has a solution in it, which helps to take out the bacteria and basically wipe down your sweaty you-know-what off of the machines. And far be it for me to even think that she's sweating on the machine to begin with, because she probably was, and she probably just did 5 minutes on the treadmill and then came in and did like maybe 10 reps and then up and went to the next bit. I'm thinking, okay, so now I gotta pay attention to the machines, because obviously this chick is not going to clean up after herself. So, first machine, okay. Second machine, the other chick was on that, and I saw her wipe down. I'm good, no problem. The same chick from machine number 1 goes to another machine, and she does the same thing again. This time, I'm dialed into my workout. I'm trying to blaze through. I'm trying to get this done, and I'm trying to be as nice as possible to let the girls wade through, and maybe it's their first time. I have no problem giving them the benefit of the doubt on that. First time in the gym, maybe you don't know the rules, even though frickin' squirt bottle's right there in the middle of everything, and you watch me wipe down the machines like a normal person. So it gets to the second one, I wipe it down for her before I start, and then I wipe it down after I'm done. And I notice they're staring at me. I'm like, okay, whatever, whatever. Doesn't matter. Move on to the next machine. Thank God the chick wasn't on. I'm like, huh, thank you. And then all of a sudden, it sinks in. You see the little droplets of intelligence kind of fade into her brain and kind of collect and make a cohesive thought. Like, oh, wow, I might want to clean up after my stuff after I'm on these. So, why am I telling you this? If you have children, or you yourself are thinking of going to the gym, number 1 was respect for the machines. Number 2, respect for the individuals around you. And yes, I know you're probably going to complain, oh, you busted them out on YouTube. Well, guess what? You should probably watch other people while you're in the gym and learn from them like they did. Because respect for the machines, respect for the individual, and also respect for yourself to clean up after yourself. Maybe I might have given them a life lesson when I was sitting there cleaning up after them trying to work out. But it's just something that kind of is lost sometimes, of proper etiquette in a gym, because sometimes the proper etiquette is not followed and things happen, and that's how staph infections get passed around. And nobody really wants to lose an appendage because somebody else forgot to do the 20-second job of wiping down a machine. And unfortunately, I've seen it happen to people. And you take a look at even some of the greatest, sports complexes. First one that comes to mind, the Cleveland Browns training facility had an outbreak of staph. What if it was MRSA? That would have been game over for somebody. But it's just more of a kind of watch out. Like I said, if you're somebody's child, or if you have a child who's getting ready to go to a gym, try to explain these things out to them beforehand. Let them know. Teach them. It's not really it shouldn't be someone like me's responsibility to have to demonstrate for your child or for you that you need to clean up after yourself while you're in a gym for all purposes discussed. So, but it's just kind of a story that I find as I was telling my wife and I was telling a couple of my friends, it's like, okay, maybe a lot of people don't have that type of information available to them. And I am kind of sort of making fun of the chicks that I ran into at the gym, but it looked like they had worked out before. It looked like they had done something of the sort before, and they just didn't care. I guess would be the mentality. If you don't care about where you're going, doesn't matter if you're a paying customer or not. If you do not care about the gym you're going to or the people around you, you might as well be as good as walking out the door not paying at all, because you're not doing anybody any favors. So, but I was going to go ahead and leave it at that. It's kind of my rant. I don't do a lot of bodybuilding stuff on here anymore, although I got so much stuff I could review for you guys. But that'll be for another day. Maybe tonight. I don't know. It's possible. But once again, thank you everybody for watching. Want to hit up any of my other videos? Subscribe button's up there. And also, keep me out on Twitter at Aphrodite's Crush, and also my other Twitter handle at Fat Freak. So, you guys have yourselves a pleasant Sunday night and also beginning of the week. Peace out, everybody.